Sage Forsaken here. So let's go ahead and look at the Fortnite figure of the Verge. So Verge is a military looking figure, sort of. He has like some sort of mask on, like almost like a skiing mask or paintball mask or something. He does have a military vest on. He has, boots and just kind of a generic military jacket. This is not focusing, so I'm going to put him back. Let's see here. But the figure does come with a pickaxe and a figure stand. This figure stand is plastic, but it's painted to look like metal. Like the different types of materials in Fortnite for building and things of that nature. This video, we're going to talk a little bit about the accessories the figures have. Jazzware is doing a great job of making a affordable figure line, but they also get on clearance quite a bit because they keep putting out new figures and things of that nature. So the Verge, normally would have been $8 or so. And as you can see here, like these other figures have more accessories. For example, the Outsider here has an umbrella, a gun, and a pickaxe, whereas the Verge only came with a pickaxe and a figure stand. And these other figures, most of them are like the $7-8 range, whereas the two with the extra accessories were $20. So you can see here, like you can get these on clearance quite a bit. For example, the Outsider I have like 3 or 4 because my brother got them for me when he saw them on clearance. So, it's still a great line. They're kind of cartoony looking, but they also have some great weapons and things of that nature. And the figure stands, it'll depend on what you think about that, how interested you are in that. But let's go ahead and look at this figure. This is a core figure. And as you can see here, like the peg on the back of this figure is pretty big. And if you look at the figure here from Fortnite, the peg in her back is very small, and the backpack peg you can see over there for the backpack sitting down on the ground there is also very small. So there's no real compatibility between these backpacks and other figure lines unless you're willing to use some blue tack or something else to fill in the hole on the back of your action figures. Because, she came with this accessory of this pickaxe. Most of the pickaxes will fit in the core figure's hands without any problems. I'm just putting it in there now. Without any problems, because even though the Fortnite figures look like they have much smaller hands, their hands are very rubbery, plasticky, so they can be spread open pretty big to hold stuff. So the core figures and the Fortnite guns actually go together pretty well. So the guns actually work pretty well together. You see I just popped in there and I didn't shake it loose. And other guns like the only thing is the Fortnite figures do have wrist swivels. So guns like this big machine gun here, it's kind of hard to place that in the hands correctly. I mean, you can make it work if you really want to. You got to make sure which hand is holding which end and things like that, so that it doesn't cause any problems. But basically, the figure stands themselves, the pegs on the feet for the Fortnite figures are a little bit smaller. But see, here he is standing there with that minigun. So it's still pretty cool that you can share these accessories. And of course, you could paint them up. Oh, that's what he needs a figure stand for. You can paint them up. Now, the holes are bigger on these feet, but they're not as... The backpack is a much bigger issue. Like, it actually stands pretty good on the Fortnite figure stand, even though it's not really snug in there like it would be if it was a Fortnite figure. So, like I was saying, so far, like, the umbrellas, the pickaxes, those sorts of things, a Fortnite figure can share with a core figure. Guns, backpacks would not work too well without some modification, and figure stands are not really ideal. So these still are great. It's a great figure line, like the Outsider here. he has articulation at the swivel, at the legs, at the ankles, at the wrist. That just the core figure does not have. But that also like means that it's you might be able to do some part swapping and things of that nature with your Fortnite figures if you're trying to make your own figure, because of the way that they're made, where they're more like peg in joints and things of that nature. Uh, you would have to actually crack the torso if you wanted to take the torso and swap it. So there are some limitations to that unless you're more of a real customizer. But actually swapping heads would be pretty easy. If you were boiling pop method, you could probably swap other parts as well pretty easily. Anyway, if you like these videos, like, comment, and subscribe. Don't forget the Verge is only like $5 on a couple different websites. If you're interested in that figure, go ahead and get it before it runs out. And of course, as always, pour on the plastic.